Eevee Grove is here, and here are the limited time events that are coming in the late June to July. As usual, there will be some limited time cards and also some limited time Flairs, and special summer event missions that will give us about 5 free packs. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video, it's Vinny here. Before we dive into the missions, let's take a look at some of the new shop items. We've got the Eevee emblem ticket, which you can get by exchanging emblem tickets that you get from missions. So just open many Eevee Grove packs until you get all of the missions cleared to get the Eevee emblem. For 15 shop tickets, you can also exchange for this Eevee Grove cover, which quite frankly just kind of reminds me of the free cover we get at the start of the game. There is also this Pokegold bundle that has Sylveon accessories. You can buy this bundle with real money under Pokegold purchases. Then, beginning one day after the Eevee Grove release, is Season 4 of ranked matches. Don't forget to participate so you can get some free Hourglass. Another sneak peek campaign is coming, and as usual, we're looking at about 50% chance for sneak peek to activate when you use your Wonder Pick to improve your chances of getting the card that you want. The campaign will last for 1 week from the start of Monday. Sneak Peek campaign will last for 1 week, starting from Monday next week. This one is disappointing to me because for July, we're gonna get Tapu Koko EX as the premium shop login reward item. And it frankly just looks like a mirror image of the Tapu Koko EX that we already have from Extradimensional Crisis. In fact, I think there's a mistake here in PokemonZone.com because this is the Extradimensional Crisis Tapu Koko EX. This is what the premium mission Tapu Koko EX looks like. To be fair, they pretty much look exactly the same, so I'm not surprised at this mistake. Look at this card and look at the actual premium mission card. It's actually slightly different, so I think they just forgot to change this. Normally we do see the premium pass card in this slot as well as in the mission list. That really just says how lazy the art has been for these premium missions. It reminds me of the time for our premium pass we got a Moltres EX that was basically flipped. And there's probably a conspiracy going on here because if you look at Tapu Koko, the original Tapu Koko from Extradimensional Crisis, and see who illustrated it, it's by Planeta, which I guess is an art studio by Igarashi. The flipped image of Tapu Koko EX is also by Planeta. I guess it's not so bad because copying each other wouldn't be a copyright issue, but by a different artist called Zuchi. However, it wasn't until I thought it looked a bit too similar to each other did I go back to check the Moltres EX illustration. This is from the Genetic Apex Charizard, and turns out the original Moltres EX, illustrated by Planeta Zuchi, the premium mission one, was also illustrated by Planeta but by Igarashi. So I guess every time we see a Planeta Zuchi or Igarashi, we can probably expect them to make a mirror image of that same Pokemon for a premium mission at a later point. However, those two didn't do the Darkrai mirror image, this one from Spacetime Smackdown, and this one from a premium shop item. Thankfully, we are rewarded for our premium pass with these mega adorable Eevee cosmetics. Maybe I can finally retire my old Eevee coin. At the same time as the premium shop update on July 1st, we'll also get 1000 trade tokens for free. Then one day following that, we're going to get an Alcremie drop event, and you'll want to participate in this event because this promo Alcremie is dropping and you can't get this Alcremie otherwise. Although the stats and attacks are exactly the same, it's just an alternate art. That also goes for Jolteon and Vanillite. They are just alternate arts of the cards you can normally find in Eevee Grove. But what you can't normally find is this Dragonair and this Ordino, neither of which are available for their stats and attacks. These are not just alternate arts, they are unique cards. Just a reminder of what Dragonite line usually does. So we've got the Genetic Apex Dragonite that does 50 damage for 4 of your opponent's Pokemon at random. But for Eevee Grove, we are also getting these new Dragonite EX. For 3 energy only, it can do 180 damage, but it can't attack the next turn unless you retreat, but that's a separate topic. The normal Dragonair require water and electric energy to do 60 damage, or water water, electric, and colorless energy to do 80 damage, whereas the promo one just heals itself, but it's colorless, so there's no requirement of the type of energy. You can use this move no matter what. Is this Dragonair going to be meta changing? Probably not, but it wouldn't hurt to hold on to 2 of these. And this Audino does 40 damage and heals 10 on its own. The normal one does 20 damage times the number of benched Pokemon on your side, so maximum 60. The promo one does have a little bit more HP, but otherwise I can't see them being hugely different. Once again, I can't see Audino being of any meta relevance with its 2 energy requirement to do 40 damage. However, Mega Evolution is probably coming with the upcoming release of Pokemon PLZA, so Mega Audino could be in the picture, so having this Audino just in case probably also doesn't hurt. So make sure you do this event just to get all of these promo cards anyway. Not to mention they normally give you Hourglass and some shop tickets as rewards. Then just over 1 week after that, we're going to get the Togedemaru and Greedent Wonder Pick event. These promo cards are the same as the normal variants, so you're not missing out on anything besides them being an alternate art. However, you still want to do this event to get these shop tickets if you want to get these Gladion and Silvally cosmetics. In the Gladion backdrop cosmetic, you can see Silvally, Crobat, Lucario, and Weavile. Why those 4 Pokemon? Well, Silvally is obvious because Silvally has always been his partner Pokemon. The other 3 Pokemon happen to be the main Pokemon team that he uses in Pokemon Sun and Moon, so that's why they're there. And onto the thing I'm most excited about is the summer event missions, because that's where we're going to get some freebies. There will be a total of 60 pack Hourglass, which is equivalent to 5 free packs, and 24 Wonder Hourglass if you do all of the summer event missions. 250 trade tokens and 24 trade Hourglass. But something that's different to every other cosmetic we've had so far is there is one 9-card frame backdrop. We've never had one that's 9 cards that you can fit into one frame. This is not a folder, it's not the cover. It's the backdrop frame that you can only usually fit 1 card unless you got the special frame which allows you to fit 7 from the special exchange shop. And finally, there will be an Eevee mass outbreak event to help you collect any Eevee that you didn't get to. A lot, if not all of the Eevee are returning to the bonus picks. From the bonus picks, you can also pick up some evolutions. But in the rare picks, once again, like Extradimensional Crisis, we're going to have 2 EX cards that are possible to obtain in one rare pick. It will always include an Eevee EX in the rare pick Wonder Pick, but the second EX card could be Flareon, Leafeon, Sylveon, or Glaceon. Only Flareon and Sylveon though are from Eevee Grove, Leafeon EX and also Glaceon EX are from Triumphant Light. But perhaps the craziest thing of all during this event is that there will be 5 possible limited Flairs that you can get for Eevee EX, and I hope you guys get a lot of Eevee EX during this set because you can exchange it for this Heart Outlines limited Flair only during this period. You can't normally get this in your Flair exchange. There is also a heart one for Sylveon EX. As for the limited flare for Glaceon, it will look something like this. The limited flare for Flareon EX looks something like this. And I almost forgot that Leafeon EX actually already had a limited flare. That was the Petals flare from March. And now it's getting this Sword Flash flare in July. What is this favoritism? And finally, it's speculated that the next set, a new main set, will release at the end of July. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And next, we'll be taking a look at the secret missions of Eevee Grove.